Hey, my friends, it's Dr. Groovy time. That's right, Scott Grove here with lick number 4 in the blues series. More meat and potatoes licks for you. We just have to have them. After these first 5 lessons, you're going to have a huge foundation, or the major foundation, for what blues licks are and how to put a whole bunch of these together. If you notice, I'm doing everything in the key of E right now. Most blues players like to play in G, but I'm sticking everything in E for the first 5 anyway. Why? Because keep it uniform and teach you to play over these progressions, the E, A, and B7 thing. The licks now are actually lead stuff, but very sparse, and with the typical ending, if you don't know it, hey, it's coming up as part of this. But with the backing track, we're actually going to be playing easy lead licks like this. Okay, so the stuff you've heard forever, if you don't know it, hey, guess what? You get to learn it, okay? I'll make it as simple as possible because it is as simple as possible, okay? And if you remember from yesterday's lesson, everything that you play in the key of E, once the chord progression goes to A, the next usual chord, you get to play all the same stuff over and over again. Applies here big time. So stick around and enjoy playing the same thing over and over again, but over top of a couple different chords. It's the blues, dude. Okay? Again, just make the guitar talk. Okay, thanks for hanging out once again for, number 4 in this series. This one here, of course, again, an E. We need to know where the E is at on our G string, which is going to be up here to the 9th fret. And we want to do that with our middle finger. In blues, there's a lot of vibrato. Getting that vibrato with each finger is important too. Okay, it doesn't have to be that exaggerated, but sometimes it's cool to do that. The thing you might have noticed there is we're actually going to the B string and playing on both sides of that dot. So we're surrounding the dot. So we have our ring finger on the B string at the 10th fret. We're bending it upward. Going back to the 8th fret on the same string, B string. And finally landing on the 9th fret, which is the E on the G string. Okay, that there, 8th fret is very important, as you just heard. It's that one you always hear whenever they kind of stop and then do something like this. It's just that one they go to, okay? Very rarely do they hang around on the root note or the E. You'll see that the 10th fret, okay, is also played a lot when it's bent. so you're not hanging out on the root note a whole bunch unless that's just what you feel or are trying to convey. Okay, so what I'm trying to feel and convey to you is the fact that you're surrounding whatever chord that you're playing over. So you're playing over the E, that you surround it. And again, like I said, if you're an E, play whatever you play there in E. But when you go to the A, play whatever you played there again. It's very, very common that blues singers will repeat whatever they sang. You ran away with my woman. Then when you go, yeah, you ran away with my woman, you just say the same thing again. So you can say the same thing again when we go to the A chord. So check it out. Now I'm just waiting for it to go to the A. I say the same thing. We're back in E right now. Getting ready to go to the B. Now the A. You can almost get away with the exact same thing throughout the entire deal. Okay? You can be clever and do it. But what I wanted to show you again was surrounding those main notes in the chord. I'm going to go ahead and chase the chords now, meaning run them down. Every time a chord changes, I'm going to do the exact same thing, play on both sides. In A, then when we go to B, play on both sides of it. Go into the A, play on both sides of it. B, A, okay. Now, as you can tell, chasing them down like that doesn't sound as good because you want guitar generally to sound like a voice as opposed to a guitar, unless you're doing a guitar solo that you want to sound like a guitar solo instead of trying to convey a vocal style. Okay? Two different things. But you can make the guitar talk like everybody says and make it sound like the vocals. So whichever floats your boat. Okay? So the only thing I really have to teach you here, other than just that, and that you can stay in E when it goes to A and play the exact same thing, or you can play the exact same thing twice in a row, or 3 times in a row, or 4 times in a row, doesn't matter, is the simple lick of okay, played 2 different ways. That one there is simply on the G string up to the 4th. Okay, so you just go from 2 up to 4. High E, G string, back 1 fret on the G string. High E, G, back again to the 2nd fret. High E, G. Okay? Now you can play all 3 strings. You can swap them together and have the B string in there if you want. Here's the B in there every time. Then we do walk up to B, which is the A string. Open first, second fret. The other way is exactly the same, except for we play on the G string and the high E string. We do not play on the B. So you go. Okay, so you're just mirroring whatever you do on the G string. Okay, that's all that is. So, hope you enjoyed that little lesson. Again, a meat and potatoes thing, but that's the whole deal to get out of that, is to surround that root note. But play around with what's going on there. I haven't even hit the E note, okay? I haven't hit the E note. I'll do it again, because I can. I haven't hit the E. Now I'll do it when I go to the B. And there it is. So it just lets you know that those surrounding notes can pretty much make or break the entire solos. Just again, depending what you want your guitar to say. If you don't want it to land on that E note, don't. Let it just float around in the air there and don't go there. People's ears want you to go there, but you make them wait for it. Okay? Always leave them wanting more, so they say. So stick around for lesson number 5 tomorrow on the Blues Lick series. Catch you later.